Welcome to Eden Stadium in Athens, Ohio. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bobcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Motion from the wideout. Oh, better look out. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to him on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground. What a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there
maybe a crease. Hits him with a stiff arm. Out of bounds at the... And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Running inside, it's Townsend. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Flores. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking for room, it's Townsend. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bobcats. Now, defense taking one back to the house.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Fires left. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Chippewas come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio! And they turn it into a defensive score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
With the catch, it's Townsend, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Flores. On target. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. This time he wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. The Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Flores. It's complete to the right. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Townsend. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to go right back downfield. Snagged out of the air. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And the ball's free in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Syracuse Orange.
Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to.
There's a crease. The 40, at the 30, 10, into the house. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency, but either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Blue. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Going to the run, it's Townsend. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw for it. The quick out. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bowman. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bobcats want to move quickly. Snap from the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Motion from the back. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bobcats are marching down the field.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. The RPO, it's complete. Could be an alley. He is in! Touchdown, Ohio!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Flores. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab outside. It's McIntosh. And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on second and short? Using his legs, it's Blue. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Bobcats! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find a corner on that return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot. Gashes them in the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Chips. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The give on the counter. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home.
Touchdown, Bobcats! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt.
There he goes. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Blue. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Flores. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Hard running there. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. They want to run this quarterback. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Bring in the heat. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got a man, it's Pugh. Strong, firm tackle. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they